Greetings, Cosmos, and welcome back to Mega Man X. So one thing that really upset me when I was playing this on a physical console was the fact that your password doesn't save your progress in the Sigma stages. You have to do them all in one run, as if I had time for that. Wow, that thing's bulky and has a lot of health. Oh hey! Boss time already. Oh no. Yeah, like I'm gonna mess around with trying to hit that with a Hadouken. Ah, well. I shot the lemon. So, since I took away his armor at least, he's no longer able to block my shots. Okay, yeah, that's actually a decent chunk of damage, right? But yeah, because this boss, is weak to electricity. Whatever the spark ball is called. And it takes away his armor. I assume that any enemy that got body parts destroyed by an attack was weak to that attack. Also, I love the sound effect of this for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, to be fair, I probably wasn't going to succeed at the Hadouken I was trying to use. Anyway, I was going to get hit by the boss's Hadoukens. Okay, so... Even if I'm not going to spend time filling up my sub-tanks, I at least want to fill up my main health. Oh, come on! Please? Please give me some health? I want to be able to attempt to Hadouken the boss, even if I don't succeed. Alright. Oh! Ding Chameleon! I am going to have a hard time hitting this with a Hadouken. Yep. Nope, not gonna get him. Nope. Good job, me. Anyway, yeah, so the reason I think it's weak against... This one is weak against that is because I'm pretty sure it actually does do extra damage. And cause it to knock down from wherever it's at. I don't know why a boomerang would be the weakness of a chameleon. Oh no. There we go. Alright. Now, moving on. So to get those, I need the boomerang. Alright, got that one at least, but there we go. Okay, got some health. Now, what am I gonna fight this time? Spark Mandrill. Might be able to tag it with a Hadouken. I got hit in return, but I did do the damage. Alright, up next is Launch Octopus, and I don't think these enemies drop anything. And that's kind of sad. On the other hand, they also don't hurt me. Alright, I'm going to try the Hadouken. Don't think I'll succeed, but I'm going to try it. Nope. So, first off, I forget what the Launch Octopus is actually weak against, but you know, hit it with enough boomerangs and it'll shred its arms. What are you weak against? The shield that protects me from your missiles, gotcha. Oh damn. Sorry, language. Darn, the missiles actually break the shield. I think I broke the AI of Launch Octopus by cutting off 4 of its limbs. Okay, so I never thought about this when I was playing this as a kid, but you can absolutely go up here with the Chameleon Sting, which is mandatory to have both the Chameleon Sting and the Charge Shot by this point, so So what are you actually weak to? This might be a good time to figure that out. Not weak to ice, because ice is weak to you. Okay... Maybe you're weak to wind? Yes! Weak to wind. Because wind can blow out fire. Goodness, it looks silly when you cut off its nose. Also, I should have stopped to restore my health before. Okay, now it's time for the end boss of this level. Sheesh, I fought half of the bosses here. Okay, this enemy. What are you weak to? I can never remember. What are you doing? Okay, so I don't know why you would be weak to E-Spark, but sure, trying that. Haha! Okay, not weak to that, but I can aim it pretty easily. What am I doing? Okay. Yeah, whatever. Alright, Chameleon Sting. Alright, Rolling Shield. Lots of things are weak. Woo! Alright, I'm gonna use up one of my sub-tanks in order to survive this attack. Sheesh. I I need to pay better attention to enemy patterns. So I think the next stage is just the Sigma stage, where I fight Sigma. The final stage, yes. So, now for the first time on screen, I'm going to grind for health. Yep. So, some time ago I talked about how birds and caterpillars were important. It's mostly caterpillars. Because they are how you fill up your sub-tanks and lives and energy for fighting the bosses here. Oh, nice. So, yeah. I'm just going to save a state after this, and if I lose to the boss, I'm just going to reload the state, because, I don't feel like pausing the recording every time. You can see that I can get infinite lives this way. And I also don't feel like, what's the other thing? Forcing you to watch me do this every time. Like, lives have been a pretty rare drop so far, and yet here, you can get them easily on moss. Alright, that's all four. So I'm going to save my state. Whoops. Good job, me. Save my state like this so I don't risk. So I mentioned this was my first ever Mega Man game, right? I don't remember if this came out before or after Mega Man 7, but if it came out before, that dog is clearly a reference to it. If it came out after, then, or if it came out before, then Mega Man 7 is referencing to this with a dog. If this came out after Mega Man 7, that dog is clearly a reference to Mega Man 7. Welcome, I see you managed to get you here by yourself. Very impressive. I could destroy you, but I would not rob my pet of that pleasure. He knows how to deal with betrayers. Should you live, I will be waiting for you. Don't disappoint me, X. Ugh. There. Take that, dog. I have a really hard time with that dog if I catch Hadouken. Excellent job, X. I see why Zero counted on you. You are almost as good a hunter as I was. But the time of your destruction has arrived. You shall regret ever having defied me. Ah, really? There was a free chance to Hadouken him and I messed up the input. Now I have to actually fight him. And I am bad at fighting him. Alright, loading my state. The way that dog blows up is just so underwhelming. Huh. I'm so bad at... What are you even weak to? Nope. Nope. Rolling shield, which I want to save for the final one. Alright. Try again. Oh. I managed the input, but I fumbled it too. Okay, so last time I got up to flamethrower. How about storm tornado? You're weak to that? Nope. Oh, you're weak to electricity. The solution here is to apply Pikachu, as always. Ah. Right, why am I not using his weakness? Ah. Alright, try again. So the dog is dead. Simple. Again, I fumbled the free shot I get at him. And again. Alright. Try again. Everything about that dog reads not a boss aside from the boss health bar. Like, the way it takes damage, standard enemy. Ah. See, I could heal myself with sub-tanks, but I'm trying to save those for the final phase. There we go. I have never managed to successfully Hadouken this boss because of the way that the hand platforms move. I'm not sure I can. Oh, hey. I need to pay more attention to what the hands are doing. Sheesh. Oops. Come on. I keep forgetting I need to hit Y on these instead of a dart. Alright. Alright. I need to somehow dodge between those. And also, these attacks do a lot of damage. Alright, so... the fact that I need to jump to... Ooh. That I need to jump to shoot him, I think is deliberate to prevent me from... Oh jeez. Using a Hadouken on him? Good job, me. Alright. Heal myself again. Ugh. Okay, I don't know how I actually managed to dodge through that successfully. Jeez. Might not make it through this run. Alright. There we go. I'm pretty sure the Spiral Crusher charge shot does 1 point of damage. No, it's not possible. I'm a replica. I can't be destroyed by you. Why, X? Why have you done this to us? Without the humans, my Reploid brothers could have ushered in a new age. So there goes Sigma's flying fortress into the ocean. How nice. We can even see the tower where we fought him at. The war has ended for now, and peace has been restored. But those who sacrifice themselves for the victory will never return. Lies! Exhausted, X gazes at the destruction he helped cause and wonders why he chose to fight. Was there another way? Standing on the cliff, the answers seem to escape him. He only knows that he'll fight the Mavericks again before he finds his answer. How long will he keep on fighting? How long will his pain last? Maybe only the X-Buster on his hand knows for sure. So, yeah, my first ever Mega Man game, and everything about this seems so mysterious. I love when a game manages to evoke that air of mystery for me. Who is Dr. Light? Who is Dr. Kane, who we never see in-game? Actually, I don't think he's even referenced in this game. What's the deal with Mega Man X? Why this reliability testing? Oh yeah, enemy names. Which, when I was a kid, were an awesome reward. And I could pretty easily match these to the enemies I had encountered. Anyway, again, love this game. Even though I'm pretty bad at the final areas. Sigma Stage, Boss Spider, Rangdabanga, D-Rex. So the spider was just called Sigma Spider. And then that Chill Penguin. Yeah, he's pretty chill. Launch Octopus. Changes forms when it sneezes. Storm Eagle. Don't have a fun quip for that one. Armored Armadillo. Lame Mammoth. He's pretty hot. Ding Chameleon. Oh, go hide yourself in the corner. Spark Mandrill. Can't think of a good quip for that one. Boomer Kawanger. A cockroach, I think. Vile. Disgusting. Sigma. Zero. I've never managed to beat Sigma's well, no, I've managed to beat Sigma's second form legitimately, but I use way too many resources doing so. And you as Mega Man X. Man, I always spend way too many resources on the second part of the fight with Sigma. So, Dog Sigma, and then Wolf Sigma, I guess I've heard it called. So yeah, when I was a kid, I never managed to beat this game. It wasn't until, like, I managed to get to Sigma's final form a few times without the Hadoken because I didn't know about it until my friends all got really into this game, and then we finally learned about that, and we got it on my copy. And we're like, wow, that's amazing! Especially when we discovered that it could one-shot pretty much anything it hits except Vile's carry armor. And I think that's the only time I've ever managed to beat Sigma's final form, when I have all my resources because I one-shot the second fight. And at this point, I'm supposed to go, oh, hey, cool, the game is over. I'm going to stop now and turn it off. But, like, as a kid, I was just so excited by the fact that I got to the screen that I kept it for a while and found the secret by accident. As a kid, I did a lot of weird things in video games. It led to me finding secrets that I don't know how people are supposed to find them. I mean, I guess for this, you're supposed to be wondering what that thing in the background is for. You have won a temporary victory, X. What you destroyed was only a temporary body. My spirit remains intact. In time, I will find other bodies strong enough to do my bidding, and I will return. I shall see you soon, X. Very soon. So yeah, this was absolutely telling us, hey, there's going to be a sequel. But you know, I didn't even start playing this game until X3 was already out. I rented them all at some point before my parents finally bought me the first one, and eventually the second one, but never the third. Anyway, join me next time when, if I can't figure anything else out to do, I guess I'll play Mega Man X2. I'll see you then.